It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Hello, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live from our Soul Studios here in Pleasant Grove, Utah. Today is October 6th, and this is really exciting because that means we get to see you guys really soon, those that are coming to Ignite. Super excited to be able to do this Monday morning talking success the same week that we have Ignite. We are just a couple days away, which makes it super exciting. So I hope you guys are doing well. It is absolutely fall here in Utah. We got some snow in the mountains over the weekend. So those of you who are coming, you'll be able to see the beautiful fall colors with a little bit of snow up on top. It is going to be beautiful. So we're really excited for you guys to come join us. As far as some housekeeping items go with that, if you haven't already left and you are coming to be with us, a few things. Number one, it might be a little chilly in the evenings. Bring a jacket. You're definitely going to want that. Number two, for the warehouse tour, you need to wear closed-toed shoes. So any sort of sneakers or shoes will be just fine. Last but not least, the final night, recognition night, as usual, is our fancy night. You are going to want to dress up, put on your fancy outfits, come be with us, show off a little bit of the glam. And so make sure you're good there as well. Sounds good? Got all that taken care of. As always, you need to chime in and let us know you are out there because we have great swag items we'd like to give out. It looks like we got a great group on with us today. Looking on my left means I'm looking at your comments, and it's always fun to have you guys comment and let us know you're out there. Giving away two things today. First off, if it's not Cinemate season, I don't know when it is. Look at this thing. Cinemate mug with, I am correct on guessing what's in this box. I'm going to tell you what, these things are unbelievable. Yep, just as I thought. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'll tell you what, it works great in here. It might make a little noise as you're doing it, right? So this is fantastic. Also, we are right in the middle of football season. If you don't have a stadium blanket, not only are these great to sit on, but you can unzip them, turn them into a blanket, put them on your lap, keep you warm. I went to a football game Friday night. It's a little bit rainy here. I took a blanket, put it on my lap, keep the rain off my legs. It was perfect. So anyway, we got you covered there, you guys. Make sure that you guys chime in so we can see you there and we'll get it taken care of. I love it. Rosa says, it's always Cinemate season. Indeed, Rosa. Cheers to that. As always, this show is brought to you by Cinemate because it's fantastic and so good in the morning, so make sure you take it. With it being the end of a month, we wrapped up September. Now we're into the month of October. We love to take opportunities to recognize you and for the things you've done. We do that in this little segment we call our success keys. We wanted to first start off with our Quiz Whiz success keys. These are individuals that shared their quiz link with somebody during the month of September and gave them the opportunity to take the quiz, learn more about Soul Naturals, and figure out which products they would be able to be benefited from. Let's go ahead now. We got Ebony Brown, Carly Guerrero, Jordana Espinosa, Jenny Marcano, Hugh Jenkins, Asberi Figueroa, Chris Hedrick. We got Pat Al-Hakim. We also have Jackie Stevens, Angela Brzeski, Cecilia Mackey. We also have Valerie Bledsoe, Victoria Terry, Grace Rios, and Paula Vitko. Again, we have these great quizzes out there. Super easy to find your link on your dashboard. You're able to just copy it and send it through text or send it in an email, and it just works out so well for you. So make sure you do that. We also, since the month's over, we have ranked up. We have new people that have hit new ranks since the month of September, and we love congratulating them as well. It's one of the key things that kind of shows you where you're at with the business. As you continue to grow, your rank continues to grow. It's a great sign of sharing soul and helping people. So our first rank that we have, Soul Pro 1K, we have Ubaldo Lopez, Merari Nunez, Amy Calderon. We've got Arceli Lopez, Damaris Gonzalez, and Roxette Mayo Alvarez. Well done to our Soul Pro 1Ks. Next up, we have our Soul Pro 2Ks. They get this fancy, good-looking Soul Pro bottle. We got Ebony Brown. Well done, Ebony. She's on with us pretty much every Monday. We got Frank Russian, Flor Laredo, and Mario Moya. Well done, you guys. Soul Pro 2Ks. Next up, we have our Soul Pro 3Ks. Get this beautiful electric tea kettle. Pedro Vasquez, Maria Juana Magana Mendoza, Maria Fiares, and Maria and Teodoro Bisiaci. Congratulations, our 3Ks. Next up, our first Soul Leader rank coming in at Soul Leader 5K. We have Sherry Jakes. Well done, Sherry. Excited to see you at Ignite here soon. And just super proud of you guys for all of your efforts and continuing to grow, continuing to share. That's really what it's all about, continuing to help people. As B says in the chat string, remember to get your prize and you'll get an email with a unique code to place an order and get your prize, right? So don't forget to grab those things. Check your emails. In the link I sent to you all on Facebook in the Soul Business, I asked you if you knew what the Dunning-Kruger effect was. The Dunning-Kruger effect. I want to talk a little bit more about that today. The Dunning-Kruger effect is a cognitive bias where people with low ability in a specific area are prone to overestimating their own skills, while highly skilled individuals tend to underestimate theirs. And there was a great story that illustrated this. I'm going to read this to you because I just found it to be so wonderful. In the spring of 1995, MacArthur Wheeler walked into two banks in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to carry out robberies. What made the case unusual wasn't the crime itself, but his belief in a bizarre getaway tactic. Wheeler had smeared lemon juice on his face, convinced it would render him invisible to security cameras. But as you can see in this picture right here, he was actually quite visible. His reasoning came from the fact that lemon juice can be used as invisible ink, only becoming visible when exposed to heat. He mistakenly assumed the same principle applied to surveillance footage. When police reviewed the tapes, Wheeler was easily identifiable, as you can see here. He even looked directly at the cameras and smiled, confident in his invisibility. Within hours, police arrested him. Shocked at being caught, Wheeler reportedly exclaimed, "But I wore the juice!" The case caught the attention of psychologists David Dunning and Justin Kruger. They were fascinated not just by Wheeler's flawed logic, but by his absolute confidence in it. This became the foundation for their groundbreaking research into cognitive bias. In 1999, they published their study on what is now called the Dunning-Kruger effect, a psychological phenomenon where people with limited knowledge or skill greatly overestimate their competence. Wheeler's lemon juice blender has since become a textbook example of this effect. It demonstrates how ignorance isn't simply the absence of knowledge, it can foster misplaced certainty. His case, though humorous in hindsight, underscores a universal human flaw. The less we know, the more likely we are to overestimate our abilities. Isn't that great? When I read that, I thought, man, there's so much to learn from this example and this story in that Dunning-Kruger effect. And so really, I want to talk about how we overcome that in ourselves. I think this is something that most of us have experience in. It's something in our lives. We see somebody do something and we go, I think I can do that. I think that's pretty easy to do. And then come to find out, if we ever have the opportunity to do it, we go, actually, I have no idea what that's about. I think we also run into this a lot in just the natural health world. There are those that feel like they just know everything about it. And then there's some that completely discount it together because they don't think there's anything to it. And I think both things can be a little bit dangerous. So let's talk about how we overcome the Dunning-Kruger effect in our personal lives. You ready? Number one, seek feedback and learn from others. We need to ask those who know. The one key thing there is to invite constructive criticism and ask yourself, what am I missing? So talking to somebody that you know, let's say you're talking to somebody about fishing, right? And so you go to a professional fly fisherman, you go to a fly shop and say, hey, it seems like this is working or this is how to do it. What am I missing, right? I think what am I missing is such an interesting way to phrase a question because it invites the individual to say, you might want to consider this, or you're totally missing this, or whatever it is, right? So it can be anything from our health to the products we're using. Hey, it seems like Soul Vital is just really good for energy. What am I missing? Oh, you know, it's actually really good for balancing your pH as well and helping other things too, right? So there's just more to it, right? So what am I missing? Seek constructive criticism. Ask yourself that, see where we're at with that. Secondly, expand knowledge and skills by continuous learning, right? The more you understand the depth of something and its complexity, the more accurately you see your own capabilities. So the more we continue to learn, the more we continue to study, the more we continue to ask good questions, the more we start to go, wow, this is actually a pretty complex thing, and I probably don't understand all of it. A classic example, I think, is the government stuff, right? Anytime anybody talks about government stuff, they just automatically know everything that's going on, and they just like to talk about it as if they are in the know. I think that's always a kind of a funny thing to think about when most of us don't know much about anything with that, right? And so, continuous learning, asking people, continuing to understand the depth of something, being careful with the judgments that you have, right? Last but not least, practice self-awareness and objectivity, right? Challenge your beliefs, right? Beware of hindsight bias. Hindsight bias is one of those things where we look at something that happened in the past and we say, oh yeah, I knew that all along, right? You see that with sports betting a lot. Somebody will bet a lot of money on a certain team to win based off of whatever insight they feel like they have, which may or may not even be true, right? Oh, every time the kicker wears blue shoes, he does really well, which means we're going to win this game, right? So I'm going to put money on it. And then for whatever reason, the team wins, and he goes, I knew it all along. I told you the blue shoe thing, right? Although it may not have anything to do with anything. We also do this based off of the decisions that we make in the past, where we realize that most of the decisions we actually make are emotional decisions, right? And then we just justify it by logic after the fact. But hindsight bias, I think, is just it's something just to be aware of and to say, man, did I really know anything when I made that decision? Or what could I learn better? Oh, that actually worked out well. So what can I learn from this and make sure I don't make mistakes in the future because of that, right? So hindsight bias, also called post hoc fallacy, just things to be aware of. All right, so Dunning-Kruger effect, again, things to be aware of to overcome some of these things, where we have the cognitive bias, where we have a limited knowledge and think we know everything just because we have a little bit of knowledge, right? Seek feedback and learn from others. Ask those who know, right? What am I missing? Expand your knowledge and skills by continuous learning. And then practice self-awareness and objectivity. Just continue to challenge your beliefs, see if you're in a good spot. See if you put yourself in a position where you can just learn just a little bit more. There's always more to learn, more to do. Science is always counteracting itself and coming out with new things and new theories. We should be the same, right? And that's what I love about this week that we have with Ignite. We're going to take an opportunity to gather together as individuals from all walks and different modalities in the natural health world and say, what am I missing? How can I do this better? If you're doing this well and you have the same opportunity and the same products and the same everything that I do, but I'm not doing quite as well, what am I missing? How do I do it better? How do I put myself in a position to help more people, right? And so don't miss that opportunity when you come to rub shoulders with those around you that are doing it, that are becoming the people that you want to become. And then you're going to see that synergistic effect come from that, where we now are able to rise together and continue to help people and put ourselves in a position to change lives, right? That's what I love it. Chris says, expect questions this week. Absolutely. We're going to miss a huge opportunity if we don't, right? And that's what we're looking at. Michelle calls it a Monday morning quarterback. There is no question about that, right? That's what they have a term for it, right? That hindsight bias or post hoc fallacy, right? As you're talking about, right? I love it. Eric says he can't wait for Soul Ignite. Excited to see all the soul movers and shakers, the superstars. And we got a bunch of them coming. We are going to have such a great time together. And we've already got some on the road. I know Lydia and Minnie are already coming. Valerie mentioned here as well that she's already on her way. So, man, it's time. We're so excited to have you guys all come and be with you. All right. Well, let's get you out of here. You got packing to do. Remember to bring your fancy clothes for the Saturday night recognition, closed-toed shoes for Friday's manufacturing tour, and bring a jacket. It's just a little bit chilly right now. You see me wearing a sweater today, right? This is the first time I busted out a sweatshirt all year long. It's going to get up to 80 on Wednesday, I believe, but then it starts to cool off again just a little bit. And evenings are always a little bit chilly in the fall, so make sure that you have that, right? And Granny D, we wish you could come as well. We're going to miss you. We're going to love you, and hopefully we get you again, all right? All right, guys, let's get you out of here and make sure you're taken care of. We've got the 2 different prizes. Don't be caught with lemon juice on your face thinking you can do stuff, but you can't. Miriam Rivas. Yippee! Miriam, you are the winner of our Cinemate and our little stir shaker stick thing. And we also have our stadium blanket, and the winner of our stadium blanket is Satinka Brosington. Satinka, you got yourself one. We got you taken care of, you guys. Oh, it's so good to be with you. Jaleva says she can't wait to meet all the movers and shakers at Ignite and create synergy. Come be with us, Jaleva. We're going to have a great time with you and Michael. So glad you're coming with us. All right, guys, as always, keep sharing soul. We sure love you guys, and we'll see you again soon.